So I'm a first-generation American. My grandparents came from Cuba in the 1950s. And my parents met here very young and divorced when I was around 2 years old. And so life at home was pretty harsh. We grew up in abject poverty. I grew up in a little area of Miami called Little Havana. The one thing that my parents and my grandparents inculcated in me was the value of education. But having been new to this country, they really didn't have the skill set or the wherewithal to navigate a large school district and what that meant. Would they advocate for me and make sure that I was provided all the resources that I needed? But yet when I went to school, my teachers somehow saw potential in me. And they inspired me to really do the best work I could possibly do. They had the highest level of expectations for me. And ultimately, my school became kind of like my happy place. For me, the teachers in my life really made a huge difference, and that stayed with me. I had teachers that would give me rides home from school or would send home instruments with me because I didn't have the means to take music lessons so that I can play at home and practice. I just felt a need to be that kind of person for someone else. So for me, it's a core value that I have to make sure that children like me that really are not predisposed to the best academic outcomes have these opportunities. I tell people all the time that I feel like when I graduated from high school, I was college eligible, but I really wasn't college ready. And so I am a firm believer in making sure that children that come from impoverished backgrounds or maybe carry all this baggage with them to school, number one, come to school and feel happy and supported, and number two, that they just not only graduate college eligible, but college ready.